welcome back to Optimal Environment's YouTube channel. Today I'm joined with one of the ambassadors.
Hey.
And we're going to be talking about the best way to support one of your friends or family members who's suffering from mental health problems. Okay, so tip number 1 is
be there for them.
And by this we mean make sure that they know that they're not alone and that
they have someone to confide in at all times.
Because something people with mental health problems like to do is isolate themselves and just keep all their problems internally and bottle them up, and that's a really big issue. To make sure that you're actively there for them and you don't let them isolate themselves, you include them in things with other friends and invite them out. Just call them randomly, just check up on them and just make sure that they know that you're there for them.
Tip number 2.
Listen. This is kind of linked to being there for them, but by listen, I mean just be there for them to listen. You don't necessarily have to have the answers. Just making sure that they know that you're there to for them to offload their problems to is really, really important.
A lot of the times they're not even asking for advice, they just need someone to listen and to know that they can release all of their worries and stresses without being judged or having to respond to anybody else.
And I feel like by listening, it kind of breaks down some of the things in their head, saying that they're like not wanted, if that makes sense. Because a lot of people with mental health problems will start to think that their friends don't care about them, and just listening just shows that you're taking the time out of your day to be there for them, you know, and that they play an important role in your life, which is really important. Tip number 3.
Educate yourself.
By educate yourself, we mean going onto like the NHS website, looking at the condition that you think your friend might be suffering from, and really learning about what this condition is and what some of the triggers are, what some of the symptoms are, and just understand what they're going through, because sometimes it's really, really hard for people to articulate what they're feeling in a way that you would be able to understand. So yeah, educate yourself, and then you can go, and it just shows that you've taken the time out of your day to be a good friend and that you care about their well-being. And yeah, again, it will just help them not feel so alone.
But don't diagnose them.
Yeah, don't try and act like you're a professional and you understand them more than they understand themselves, because people with the same condition will be affected by it slightly differently, and no two people suffering from the same mental health problem would have the same symptoms. Should you say that? Same symptoms. So my anxiety might look different to Tay's. There's high functioning depression and low functioning depression. There's loads and loads of different types of different mental health conditions that you just need to educate yourself so that you can be a good friend. Tip number 4 is to get an adult/specialist to help them get through some of their problems and help them navigate their mental illness. Go and talk, if you're in the same school or college as this person, go and talk to your counsellor if you have one, or just a teacher, any teacher that you feel comfortable. Yeah, trust and feel comfortable sharing it with. Get them to talk to the person. If they're too scared to go and do it themselves, make sure you actively go and seek help from someone older, because they'll have just a little bit more knowledge to help advise this person on what's best to do. And yeah, that person might end up referring you to a medical professional.
Did you say that person might be able to help?
Yeah, so that adult might have a bit more knowledge and might be able to help. And it's just good to share things with adults so that they just have that in the back of their mind when they see that person. So
The adult or the specialist may be able to help because it might be a serious condition that develops to really bad symptoms that you and your friend can no longer deal with, and it needs to be taken care of properly with medication or rehabilitation or therapy perhaps. So it's good to get a specialist if you think that the problems are
developing and getting more serious.
I think it's also important that we all understand that mental health is health, like physical health is a thing. And I hear a lot of people say, I don't have mental health, but everyone has mental health. You may not have mental health problems, but mental health is actually a scale. And some days you feel good, some days you feel bad, but it's all a part of mental health. It's not that you look down on people with a certain illness that's permanent, because everybody has temporary mental health problems in their lifetime.
So yeah, we're just going to run over our top tips. So number 1, be there for the person. Number 2, listen. Number 3, educate yourself. And number 4, seek help from a specialist/adult. Yeah. So yeah, visit approachmyenvironment.org/mental health support for some coping strategies and websites and links to mental health practitioners and medical advice. Also, the mental health packages that we have available, you can now email us your friend's address to deliver it to instead of your own, and just put their name instead. So if you are worried about someone and you don't think that they're going to do it themselves, you can contact us and just get that sent directly to your friend or family member's house. Yeah, thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. I'm going to tag all of our information in the description box below, our website, Instagram and Twitter. Thanks for watching.